Smackdown tonight on Friday Night Smackdown. So, after between the storylines, rivalries, something like that. So, after of tonight's Smackdown, so this was a faster show. I'll call it a B show. So this was SmackDown was okay. It was a great show. So anyone to buy something. So anyone to buy something like Nitro Switch 2, they get is on the Black Friday deal. They get Nitro Switch. They get Spider-Man game or wrestling games, something like that. They get free merchandise. They get two. They get one love advocacy. Below on my screen below. In two separate ways. And so much more. So let's go break down results tonight on Friday Night Smackdown. So let's go live right here. So we're happy to have Aubrey Sassman tonight. We have an Aubrey Sassman. So after we have Smackdown, Aubrey with a recap of Leslie Bliss and Charlotte Flair. After those losing the tag titles from last week before Rhea Ripley and Io Sky came out, has two together, has a team to kick things off into the ring, and they will soon be joined by their War Games teammates for Charlotte Flair and Bliss. So, after when Charlotte Flair said and she trusts Alexa Bliss, but she does not trust Rhea Ripley. After it doesn't want to be on a team with her because the Queen has left his Bliss because Rhea Ripley and ASK was looked to it was confused. So I think that is how the assessment goes. And it has ended. I just thought we will have to wait we will find out if someone replace her. And this was the kind of this assessment goes that could have accomplished the same thing in a quick, backstage moment. So I was it didn't do anything to make us look forward because I went to a match, but it did leave us with big questions. So at last, to a credit a little string. So, speaking of Rhea Ripley's, was wearing a positive mask on her face. Again, I don't know how is she the only person who makes that stupid mask look distant. I think. So that's my thought. I think it's nice to see if people onto the same team this analysis do about history and how much they dislike in each or sometimes it feels like people get onto the same side. So it's like this does not make any sense. I think inserting all of their personally means nothing. So here's a first round match but last time is now tournament. So we got Say also. We go 1-on-1 against the A-list duel, The Miz. After of the last time in Athens, CM Punk and Say Uso against the Forces ended in a 2 contest on Raw on November 3rd. Anderson and Miz and Kamala Hayes lost to the Street Profits on Smackdown between September 26. After the fourth tournament match, the found of John Cena and final opponent, and we saw The Miz taking on Say Uso, as Uso was hyping up when it comes on his theme song. After his song, The Miz music was to interrupt him. The match has started off just slow motion, but picked up the steam before it cut to the break. After we continue to see the 8-lister and a 12, he scored a 2 count, maybe a nice DDT, but they also began to make a comeback once he under recover. After between The Miz hit his finisher but couldn't get to the pan once into main event, so he also got his phony back. He was able to score to the win to advise into the tournament, and yes, it was a so match. Anya but nothing to write home about. Both guys has looked really good, but there was a lack of nothing in just one. So, in the winner on this match, Say also. After speaking of The Miz, he should have a match with John Cena during his longest one. He has a more history with John Cena than most people. Speaking of Cody Graves, after he asserted that The Miz was fought and John Cena all 100 times, but a win and lose record was unable. So this is my thought. So I was thinking about this. So it's like, for how many years are they apart like this? This is a better one. I think it's hilarious that The Miz is still losing certain kicks he took from Brian Dennison. His, like, I say, sense move, and I think he kicked. So, between with The Miz and Brian Dennison, been doing this for how many years been doing that? Oh man, I haven't nuts. I've seen that part since like 2018 again. Last time between The Miz and Brian Dennison. So, between just two, for doing it about a long time since. That's what I said on my list. Between them. So this was back in last year in August 9th in 2020. So I do remember the state before when I watched SummerSlam in 2018. So those two have been back and forth, same year, like always. So let's do moving on. So here's the next match. So is it dark enough? Here we go. Water 1 against XIM. Added up last time in Aces between Is It Dark Enough, Beyond Your Feeling, Sonny Gargano on Smackdown on November 11th. XIM lost to Saboteur on NXT October 26th. Also doing a backstage assessment between Cody Rhodes. After this ended up, this was agreeing to On Your Feeling, so WWE title against Boston Reed Little. After the next match, we saw Is It Dark Enough, the On Your Feeling, so US title against XIM. So, added in the old open silence on months of DIY. Added from the moment to the bell ring. And this was a fast pace and entertaining match. Added between XIM is one of the best high flyers in WWE today. Added in Is It Dark Enough has proved he is one of the most possible, so it took with them in no time at all to find their groove. After we keep saying that Is It Dark Enough has been the most constant and top wrestlers on Smackdown, and that was proven again this week. After he and XIM stole the show. After between the champion was able to retain the title after a tough fight against a game opponent. So, in the middle of this match, Is It Dark Enough won the match. So, we have Tommaso Ciampa called Is It Dark Enough a morbid doing a basket assessment, and after we can't stop thinking about it. Adrian Is It Dark Enough has so much more power than most top guys his size like that. So this is me. I had a size like that. I think he's probably strong and moves it Wesley. Adrian XIM hit a really stiff shot at one point. I just hit the springboard DDT. The spot was nuts. And J. Moss didn't land it, but it worked and looked upon it. So, speaking by Sami Zayn, calls out Solo Sikoa. He said, Sami Zayn came out to set the ring to address of Solo Sikoa in a pommel. And it didn't take long for Solo and the MFT to come out to respond that Solo Sikoa, the brain said he will wait until Sami Zayn is Cody clear before coming for him, but Sami Zayn has been revealed. He has been clear and dare him to take a side. Argue between the Macho Machine Guns and Sasuke Nakamura and Ray Fish to show up to take out the MFT. After this a while, Sami Zayn fought of Salsa Car into the ring that this was a good baby face. Agent made set of heels defended it, and looks like we might have a big match set up forming. So, and this was a desperate assessment to get this feud going into a right decisions. It was predictable, but it had a couple of fun moments. I like that promo assessment between Sami Zayn and Sosa Kara. So this my favorite assessment for tonight's. And it must put a little worry to go through the whole face paint thing. Wasn't it one on weeks? And it wins the MFT and all not in essence but still appearing. And of Sosa Kara, he almost tripped getting into the ring. I think here's the next match. We have every night taking on against a mystery opponent. As it last time in Athens, every night lost to Braun Breaker on Raw October 27th. The next matchup we saw every night on a mystery opponent is the last time is now tournament. After this, the mystery man ended up playing. It could be Matt Cardona. Andrew Hoops announces will calling Zach Waddle deposit his recent appearance in NXT has himself. And these guys have both with a smaller startup in the ring, so they were able to develop this chemistry including so they could make this a competitive fight in every night, and Zach Waddle seemed to be on clear footing. Another man could get to the open hand for too long before the opponent would make a comeback. I think it makes the icon a little harder to protect, and this is always a good thing. After Zach Waddle put up a good fight, but he wasn't able to kick out after the BFT. Every night scored to the win and advised to set the next round. After when Matt Cardona came out to make a remix of his own Zach Waddle Dean, and Zach Waddle and every night could be a great tag team together. They have so many smallest. After between the fact that WWE had a remix of his theme ready, and he had Zach Waddle's specific deal, and he might be in any cases that he is on his way back to the company to selling his wife of Sasha Green. So here's the next match. We got Shade Cargill Mingles 101 against B Fab. After of last time in Athens, Shade Cargill will be undefeated TV run Sunday night main event, and B Fab and Music lost to Sonia and Keanu Sings on Smackdown September 26. After between Shade Cargill fourth match, after winning the WWE title from TV Stratton was against B Fab this week. As a woman who has been trying to build some moment for a quote, sometimes without must look. After between Seed, Colgate looked confident, endorsement right away, and Beef Rap tried to bring the fight to hope, but the snap, Cody took a twirl and hit a soak slam. Instead the stone started taking her opponent. Yes, it was apart, and while talking trash the whole time, as he hit the two power bombs before hitting her friend for what was has this close to the squats as you can get. Um, and this match was short and had several moves, and that did not look right. I should say Colgate looked dominant, but that was the only upside. So, anyway, on this match, Seed, Cargill. So, I like Beef Rap gear was very cool. I used a drop kicks from Beef Rap, and it did it to connect enough that Seed needs to get closer to her opponent, and so it doesn't look like I just see it's very touching them. As between Seed, Cargill Powerbomb looked worried, but it was hard to tell whether it was her before making it look that way. So here's the main event for tonight's Smackdown. So we got Cody Rhodes, who goes 1-1 against Bronson Reed. After our last time in Athens, the American Night made Cody Rhodes undefeated after Black to end it in no contest between SmackDown on November 7th. So it wasn't against Punk, as it also ended with no contest on Raw on November 3rd. So this week in the main event was a WWE title but between Cody Rhodes and Bronson Reed that was booked early into the show and has requests of Cody Rhodes. After when Cody Rhodes said to Nick Aldis, he said, Nick Aldis, let's book this match. And Cody Rhodes said again, book this match. He's got a point to face Bronson Reed. So, I just American Nightmare normally found himself playing auto pop, but the saddle once for me the match did not have a definitive concept of Logan Paul. It wasn't to identify a sneak attack to Cody Rhodes again to cause a DQ, but the Usos both came out to try to even the odds, and Drew McIntyre so up, and the deposit brain has suspended and went after the Usos. So this was awkward of Drew McIntyre. So I don't know what's going on in Drew McIntyre's head. I think. I just a little bit of match that we got was good. But it ended too soon. I didn't in a dirty way in which I have become a little too complex and jittery these days. So this is no match. This will be DQ It's no contest, just match at all. Anderson away, Boston Reed moves around is so impulsive for a guy of his top size. So, so this is the size right here, like that. And he has Corey slammed down in bed to set a difference between 3 months ago and now is very effervescent. So it was a good match. So my favorite superstars, my favorite ones I liked is I don't like the Logan Paul. He's not my favorite. He was too worried about certain team, so he's not my favorite star. So my favorite superstar is like I say this is tough picks for me. Hold on, give me 1 minute, guys. So give me 1 minute. I think I like Logan Paul, but this is he was too worried about doing stuff for working with Paul Heyman guys. So this might not my type, but I don't understand, but who knows? Let me see. Oh yeah, Cody Rhodes is my favorite superstar of all time. 2 years has been part of wrestling since like I don't know how many years Cody Rhodes been in parts of wrestling. I think. Let me look it up here. Give me 1 second here, guys. Hold on. I got some notes here. How many years? How many years has it spent? I need personally about 18 years. Cody Rhodes is, yeah, he's been doing this with me since 2006. About 18 years today. Has, as of now, 2025. He has signed in with WWE back in 2006. Probably about 2009, I think. Hold on. Yeah, he was back in 2009. Oh, seen it before. Last time I went to WWE live shows back in 2009. I seen that part of it. 2009. I went to a live shows. So this was early years when I've been started watching since like late 2009. Live shows before, and now I saw Cody Rhodes wrestle time with his alongside with Randy Orton and Ted DiBiase. His his dad is Ted DiBiase's son. I seen that part of it, and I watched Cody against Beth Phoenix match. I did memorable. Last time I said memorable. So, last time we saw a match of tag team. What's the guy's name? CTC. So, I watched his tag team, CTC, and Sad Gospel. I think that Sad Gospel has a great wrestler. I think he passed away since like 2009. It's been a long time for Sad Gospel has been gone for a year, and we haven't seen him since 2009. And he passed away since I think it was at the beach. He was drowned in the water, and now he passed away since like hold on. When I talk about hold on. So I think when Zach Gospel passed away since like back in May on 17th, 20, just like last year. I just remember since last time he is. There was a former WWE wrestler drowned on May 17th back in last year 2020, and what as it was swimming with his 10 years. We saw him last time we saw him at a Hall of Fame class in his wife. And he was in first beat a lifeguard revealed Sad Gospel years saved my son and told the boy to a tower rescue before was the boy dragged on by a dirty whip tide. So I've seen it before, so it's like when I between the Hall of Fame back in 2020, and yet we saw his older son and his wife of Hall of Fame speaks about Zach Gospel. So rest in peace of him too. Just for years. Let's go to my YouTube channel report for tonight. So thank you guys that you coming out to watch on Smackdown live review tonight. And I wait personally and he came in watching on Smackdown review tonight. Give me 1 second here. So I got 89% like this show tonight on Smackdown. 9% is alright. And 0% didn't like it. So let's go my Twitter, my X poll. Give me 1 minute here, guys. So, let me know what you guys think. Live comments. I want to read some more things I would like to read. What you guys saying? So if you want to drop in the comments right here live, I want to read some more comment what you guys have to say next. And thank you to coming out watching me doing reviews every single week. I'm present, you guys. Thank you so much to support my channel and my YouTube content and a lot more I have done just for years. So I got 7% liked it, 2% is alright, you Super said didn't like it. Um, so besides from next week, his Tony Khan live. I'm gonna watch that in a minute when I get done with this review stuff, something like that. We haven't seen Zach Waddle has Matt Cardona to put that tonight on Smackdown. It might be in Smackdown main roster, I think. So let me see. Here's the main roster or not. I probably, I bet, I don't know. I have to check it. Hold on. Let me see any more. Here's it on Smackdown or not. We knew last lessons in Smackdown now. Glad for Hall has a famous star. He might be in Smackdown roster soon. I think he was split and watched it with NXT. I think. Let me see. Hold on, give me 1 second here, guys. Oh yeah, after last Thursday, I saw the TNA. Last night I seen Robert Stone and Sorry Dempsey to attack on TNA stars. So this was amazing last night. So hold on. We haven't seen Tony D. Islo for months. It might be in main roster soon to cut up to Wallace SmackDown, I think. He might be in NXT. I don't know what's going on with him. I haven't seen him since. We haven't seen him in months. Let me see any more for this week. So let's go to Monday Night Raw for next week. Smacks for Master Squad calling next week. So my notes so far we have on November 17th for next week. So we have one, 2, 3, 4. So we got 4 things could be announced next week for Master Squad Garden. It might be good if that's it so too. Let me see. Hold on guys, give me 1 minute. I want to bring Iz back for say the final match. I knew he was still shocked. It was awesome. Matt and Cordelia so true is about Baker's opportunity. He should have won. So I'm not sure I've seen that on live shows. When I seen this, he might should won his match, but he should. I'm glad he's back in WWE. Has Zach Waddle hasn't left for years. So that's a great match. Thank you to Triple H had this book, this match. Matt and Cardona is signed in this tournament. It was pretty good. I think, let me see. I just saw he's back. He needs to be back, AXC. He might. We haven't heard from Listen for some Greats. Listen for some Greats. Hold on. Give me 1 second here. Listen for some Greats. Season 3 release date. So, it might be in next year. It says, Andrew in New York on January 27th. And going to be in Eddie Me to enlist a brand new slate of the programming, starting with the premiere of a new comedy series, WWE NXT, Leslie for some Greats. Has a debut of WWE Greatest Moments, is a return of WWE Rivalries. So that's coming up soon, into next year, I think. So, and it hasn't renewed just yet. I'm happy that Sackler again is back after 5 years. And welcome home. So, woo, 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 woo. Let me see. So, hold on. Give me 1 minute here, guys. He might make him a world champ soon. He might. I think you never know who's going to make a big statement. I think has Matt and Cardona has a performance shows. I know why he probably must stay when this tournament. So I'm glad he's back. So it's been 5 years. Let me see any more. Hold on. His cousin Green with his husband Zach Waddle's wife. Also backstage tonight. So let me do this up a quick minute. So his cousin Green is cousin Green and Matt has Zach Waddle is back together now. So this was very cool to see him back inside the company. his every night at fast days to engage people to silencing is here. I see you soon. Um, so let me see here anymore. Oh yeah, Sackcloth returns his shop, his teas, and available now on jellybeatshop.com. I'm getting that for my Christmas deal on my list. I'm gonna get that. Let me see, a couple more. Wait a second. Hold on, give me 1 second. Was it from Jerry NXT Superstar and makes her highly suspended? WSW Wrestling has debuted this May as a race against Toll. The tickets go on soon now. Has Pascal Kelly. Let me see. Hold on. We haven't heard from Lola McCall, I think. He should be in Hall of Fame as a tag team. So, I was thinking about Larry McCall might be in Hall of Fame next year, I think. I hope. I think we met back in 2006. Two years from a different wars with just chemistry. And yet you always trust me. And your brother was your Hall of Famer, so we rolled in 2025. I'm gonna see Larry McCall might be in as a tag team again with Mr. McCall again, I think. So speaking of Hall, so I think he might be in Hall of Fame next year. I hope. So he has been doing this almost after 10 years. So later McCall might be in Hall of Fame 2026. I think for next year. I'm down that. So thank you for. So I'm gonna wrap things up for right now. So we get one schedule on the Spotify radio and so much more. So have a great Friday. Have your rest of your weekend. And you might see you guys next week for Monday Night Raw and so much more. So have a great Friday. Have a rest of the night. And I'll say it next time. I'll see you guys next week. Have a great Friday. Have a nice weekend. I'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace.